For you cross watchers, I feel like currently in the recent past here, somebody engagement ring, higher level of commitment, eternity, a partnership, union, but it's in reverse. Somebody's relationship or marriage was in trouble here. Stubborn, bossy, selfish, inflexible. Somebody just felt like it was my way or the highway. Somebody was very stubborn. Somebody was very selfish here. If you're cross watching for an Aries here, I don't know if this was you or the Aries. Place yourself where you belong. With this intuition in reverse, somebody did not listen to their intuition at all in the recent past here, because they felt like that somebody was very stubborn, somebody was very selfish, and somebody was very bossy. It's screaming somebody was afraid to tell somebody how they felt. I feel like currently somebody's conflicted. They need to make a decision. Somebody could have multiple options. There could have been a third party with this seduction, hooking up, date, third party. Somebody was childish, immature, if you're cross-watching for an Aries here. Somebody played the victim here. Somebody could have did not listen to their intuition about the situation here. Somebody was very stubborn. It was my way or the highway. This person could have been controlling. And with this engagement ring in the past here, partnership and union here, and not listening to their intuition here, somebody did not listen to their intuition. Somebody was, if this is a new connection, cross watchers for Aries, somebody was non-committal and somebody didn't see this in the beginning. This person was very controlling. This person was very my way or the highway. That's why the relationship didn't work. Somebody didn't listen to their intuition. Somebody had multiple options. They were childish. It could have been an age difference. There was a lot of arguments. Somebody was immature. They played the victim. Somebody could have been hooking up, dating other people, had a third party, and somebody did not listen to their intuition. If this is a new connection here, somebody was non-committal and controlling. I feel like in the future here, somebody here is going with the apology in reverse, forgiveness, return, sorry. Somebody is not gonna, with the envy, jealous, spiteful, hater, exhausted, depleted, drained, long journey. Somebody is depleted from this journey. Somebody's gonna walk away and they're not gonna they're not gonna accept someone's apology. And this is gonna piss somebody off. If this is a new relationship, cross watchers that's dealing with Aries, I don't know if this is you or Aries that's gonna walk away from this connection. And they're not going to forgive someone. And this is going to piss either you off, cross watchers, or Aries. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, you guys are on the rocks. Because somebody's so bossy, selfish, there's my way or the highway. They're controlling. And somebody did not listen to their intuition about this connection here. Somebody wanted out and stayed because they were afraid of the other person. They were controlling. Now somebody's conflicted. They could have a third party. Somebody's immature, argumentative, playing the victim. They could have had a third party, multiple options, and somebody's conflicted about leaving this connection here currently. And I feel like with this apologies in reverse, this envy, jealousy, exhaustion, drain, depleted, long journey, somebody is mad as hell. Somebody is mad as hell. They're not accepting anybody's apology. They're tired of this shit. They tired of throw the whole connection away, period. Somebody feels like throw the whole connection away here. Somebody feels like it's time to heal. With this make it rain here, if you're in a marriage or committed connection, I feel like that the legal matters is going to go into your favor. You could have caught this person cheating on you with this red-handed, caught, cheating, secrets exposed. This could have been a businesswoman or businessman. But somebody's secrets was exposed. If this is a new person, you didn't listen to your intuition. They could have had a third party. You caught them cheating. And you felt like you learned your lessons. You learned your lesson. All right, let's get into the reading. To my current subscribers, thank you for all your love and support. To my newbies, cross watchers, if this reading is resonating with you, support the channel. It's for the free. Like, we'll see there. We'll see. Get the reading going. But I feel like if this is new, somebody didn't listen to their intuition. They didn't. Their intuition told them that this person was non-committal and they were stubborn, and they didn't listen. And now they found out that this person had multiple options. They could have had a third party. They were childish, argumentative, and they played the victim and controlling. And this person is not going to. They're going to walk away from this connection. They're not going to accept this person's apology here, because they feel like it's going to be a long journey. And this person here is going to be very jealous, spiteful, and envious because this person walked away. You could be a businesswoman or businessman, cross watchers. This could be a new connection, but you're going to heal from this connection here. You want peace in your life here. And this person's going to be watching you, very jealous here. You could have found out some sort of secret, could have caught them with a third party here. But you feel like you learned your lessons and y'all are too different. You can't fuck with this Aries here. They could have money issues, unemployed, lost their job. If you're in a relationship or in a marriage with this person, there's a third party. You guys are not happy. Somebody's not listening to their intuition because they're trying to control and keep something intact that's not there. Your person is thinking about making a decision, choosing a third party. Cross watchers, if you're dealing with Aries, I don't know who's doing this, but somebody was immature and had a third party, and they're thinking about making a decision here. And it's pissing someone off. All right, let's get into the reading. How does Aries feel about cross watchers? How does the Aries feel about cross watchers? You got the Three of Wands. You got the Two of Cups in reverse. No, Six of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry. And you got the Lovers here. Aries wants to take action and talk to they're waiting on some sort of past person here that they want to be with to contact them. They're waiting to talk to a past person or a third party here. Is what I feel here. If you're cross watching for Aries with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is somebody that's stuck in the past. This is somebody with, and then you got the Three of Wands here, and you got the Lovers card here. You could be in a relationship with this person, but I feel like that this person, if cross watchers, if you're dealing with Aries, they're waiting. This is waiting to hear from a past person, waiting to talk to a past person, waiting to heal things with a past person here. With the Star card and the Eight of Wands. If you're in a marriage or committed connection to Aries, cross watchers, they're waiting to hear from a third party here. They're waiting to take action and heal with a third party. With the Star card, it could be an Aquarius that they're waiting to heal from. But cross watchers, if you're dealing with Aries, they're either in a relationship or a commitment or a marriage. They're waiting to heal it with a third party. If you just started a relationship, a new relationship with an Aries, they're still stuck in the past. They're waiting to hear from a third party here. What's your advice? How do you feel about Aries? Let's find out how you feel about Aries cross watchers. How does cross watchers feel about Aries? How does cross watcher feel about Aries? You feel rejected? You feel like you love Aries and you feel rejected. A lot of you guys could have a family with the Four of Wands, or if there's a new relationship, you want a commitment with them. You feel rejected. You feel rejected. With the Four of Cups and the Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands, you love Aries, cross watchers. You want a commitment. If you're in a relationship or in a marriage, you want to keep it together because there's kids involved, but you feel rejected. Let's get your advice. Advice for cross watchers before I close this out. All right, cross watchers, you got the Wheel of Fortune, you got the Chariot card, you got the Empress card, and you got the Two of Swords, and you got the Nine of Swords that is in reverse. Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like for the most part, cross watchers, your advice is to close out this cycle. The Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot card, it's time to move on. This person has a third party. A lot of you guys could be pregnant, or you could have a family with them, but you need to make a decision with the Two of Swords to close out this cycle and move on. Spirit is moving you away from this with the Six of Wands. With the Three of Wands, I feel like that you're waiting. With the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups, somebody's waiting. Waiting. With the Lovers card. I feel like your person, you need to move. You need to make a decision. Spirit is saying make a decision to close this cycle out and move on. There's a third party or somebody still stuck in the past. A lot of you guys you got a new beginning, or you could be pregnant by this person, or you could have children. But this person, somebody's waiting. They're waiting on their ships to come in this connection here so they can move on. But Spirit is telling you it's time to close this cycle out, cross watchers, if you're dealing with Aries. All right, cross watchers, let's see what your zodiac sign could be dealing with. That could be cross watchers. You could be a Pisces, you could be a Virgo, you could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Libra. I have Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, or Libra here. But it's time to close out this cycle. If you're in a marriage or committed connection, cross watchers. If this is a new person that you're dating, it's time to close this cycle out because they're still stuck in the past. All right, cross watchers, that's what I have for you. If this reading resonated with you, make sure you like the video, comment below, subscribe to your girl's channel. Support the channel, cross watchers. I love you. Bye.